wish has been finally fulfilled, Operator. The glorious end as the weapon of the Emperor. Your service was noted. Reverting to audio log. My first encounter. I need to find it. With me, or my Vox receiver is picking up static interference. Space Traitor Marines are far more dangerous. I shall purge this place with sacred machines and extreme prejudice.
Accessing the sacred mechanism now.
Requesting digital audience with the machine spirit of the Martyr.
We have re-accessed your implants. Continue.
I suggest some adjustments to your defense protocols. Prolonging our mutual feud seems counterproductive. I propose cooperation against the invaders.
A logical conclusion. The Utherian theorem must be protected at all cost.
How shall we proceed?
A significant hostile force is moving against the Apotheosis chamber. The security of that facility is critical.
Enload the coordinates.
Inquisitor. This is the Martyr. I'm afraid there have been developments.
Another boarding party. They are using inquisitorial encryption, but the Vox stream is distorted. The warp disturbances are probably scrambling their communications. Anything to add, machine spirit? That's a strange and vague statement.
Mission of Sage was
You sound like you know this. mention this fact to me.
This information was unrelated to your mission. Therefore, it was categorized as low priority. Also, you must warn that another wave of forces is approaching.
Activation cell mission.
Fluctuations. I can only hear fragments of the conversation. Whatever the agent is doing here, the readings are troubling. Something is happening on this ship. placate this ancient machine. I'm attempting to placate this ancient
You have reached the Apotheosis Chamber. This is the shrine of digital martyrdom that you must protect. Otherwise, the Eutherian theorem cannot be upheld.
I will require access to the chamber and Uther's tech relics to complete my investigation.
Your main objective is to defend the chamber at the moment. Your request is irrelevant to the situation.
Picked feed initiated. This is an enormous discovery. The culmination of my investigation of the tech relic of Uther Tiberius. Here I have the sacred pattern that contains the secret of the improved communion between man and machine. The creation of a... This miraculous union needs to be studied and replicated.
Stored demonic essence will be released. Colossal amount of warp energy in the stasis chamber.
I don't know what is happening with my fellow Inquisitor, but that Vox message sounded dire.
Correct. This agent has made a significant contribution to the preservation of the Alpha subject. The survival of the Alpha subject is paramount.
I require access to the dossier on this Alpha subject.
We cannot comply. We must leave the Martian. We are initiating a warp travel. The other ship is therefore, there is a 99.7% chance of your instant termination.
In the name of the Holy Inquisition, I command you to stop this protocol.
The Eutherian theory must be protected at all costs. This task cannot be overridden. You must leave immediately.
Reminder, I don't have a ship.
Your objection is stale. You have already transferred orders to the Inquisitorial ship. You may find answers there.
Log entry. I'm placing a grade Kappa immaterial burst transmitter on the subdeck, which will help me locate the Martyr later. I'm leaving the monastery now and try to establish connection with the other retinue. The Emperor protects. log entry. Due to unexplained events, folding on the Martyr, and the dubious nature of the machine spirit. I left the monastery before it jumped to the warp. I have now arrived at the teleporterium of an unknown void ship. This vessel presumably belongs to an unknown Inquisitor. However, I have no confirmation yet. Before I establish connection with the crew, I will access a data terminal with my override code to see who I am dealing with.
The Inquisitor? The great serpent shall eat his soul. I will flail you alive. You told me that the Inquisitor was on the derelict.
I've witnessed certain developments. The conclusion is that there are simply too many variables in this equation. I have an inquisitorial ship investigating the Martyr and the mysterious Alpha subject. The attack of the traitor Marines was unsettling enough, but the sudden appearance of these Dracarian aurors presents incalculable risks. Uploading data canisters. Current emergency. My priority is to find this tech priest. The security log implied it was an emergency situation.
Leave this wretch and deal with the Inquisitor. We must alert the others.
Wait. I can decipher the blessed lingua technis, but my organic voice box is unable to respond in the same manner. I gather that you are the ranking tech priest on the ship.
Reverting to substandard audio output.
I'm an Inquisitor.
Artificer
This is unexpected.
analysis.
I will find... Log entry. Judging by the vestiges of battle, the Space Marine must be close. I'm still baffled by the Drukhari presence on the ship. It simply must be connected to the mystery of the Martyr, but the details are unclear.
Hold it right there. Is this more trickery of the Drukhari scam? Another Inquisitor?
I cannot say that I am familiar with that chapter. Let us purge that place then. We will... Tell me, Sergeant, why are the Dark Elder attacking your vault?
I swear on the Holy Throne, we have no clue. Our investigation focused on who the Tiberius. I see you use some unconventional methods, but as long as you cull the filth, you have my full support.
As per the statutes governing cooperation with acting Inquisitors on the part of all Imperial subjects, supporting me is your sacred duty.
Yes, and failing to comply is punishable by execution. Not that I've ever needed such an incentive. Taking the scenic route.
You couldn't have chosen a more unfortunate target in the system, creature.
I find your arrogance amusing. I am exactly where I need to be.
Your assumption cannot be based on any factual evidence.
You want evidence? Very well. I will flay you alive, and you will give me the keys to the Anathema Ultima. Almost too well for my tastes. We'll meet soon, and I'll pry the grand secret from your screaming flesh vessel.
Glorious victory. We showed them the error of their ways, with sacred fire and steel.
An analysis of the encounter.
На корабль попадем или нет? Аллилуйя. Well. Ой, все, хватит на сегодня. Всем спасибо, всем пока.